Hey, so what is going on everyone, and today I'm bringing you some brand new Black Ops 2 gameplay. The map in the background is Firing Range, which has been remade as Studio, and it is one of the maps in the brand new Black Ops 2 DLC content package named Uprising. Now this gameplay was taken from an event in London on Sunday. We were able to play the maps early and play zombies as well, and I must say that in this game I do only go 28 and 16, and that's an alright score considering I was playing against other YouTubers from, other countries. There was people who came from France, people who came from Spain, there was Italians there, so it was quite a range of people and it was quite hard to get a good gameplay. And I didn't get much time to play actually because there was quite a lot of people there, so lots of people needed to do recording and stuff, and my PVR meant that I had to record near a power supply, which meant there was limited space for that. But I managed to get this gameplay and it's one of the best ones I got, and one of the only ones I managed to record. So I hope you enjoy this gameplay, and I'm just going to express my feelings for this map. Now the thing I do like about this map is it just brings back that feeling of playing Firing Range from Black Ops 1. Now it's a map that you land on and you instantly know your way around. It's one of the maps where it was that iconic from Black Ops 1 that it was one that you'd remember the layout. As you walk around this map, you do notice things about the area, like you notice the dinosaurs and you notice the spaceship in the background, and it's things that you want to take the time to look at, but I didn't really get much time because it was quite an action-packed match. Game of Hardpoint, and I found Hardpoint worked really well on this map. It wasn't a game type that was in Black Ops 1 originally, so it feels good to go back on a original map and play these new game types. So going back to Sunday, I was given the opportunity to go to London, go to this exclusive invite-only event to get hands-on with the DLC before anyone else. It was quite a long day, to be honest. It started about 12:30. That is when I got to King's Cross Station, and I met Dave and Stacey because Dave dragged Stacey down with him because that's the only way he could get a laptop to use to record. After I've met Dave, we were waiting for the others. In the end, it was me, Ali A, Benny Central, iTemp, Tech Benson, Dave of course, and Insomnius. So we all headed down to where the venue was. Benny was pretty much our map because none of us knew any idea where, which route to go, where was the quickest way. So Benny was our map, and we ended up bumping into ACAS accidentally. We were just walking in a direction and then we bumped into him and he was like, "Hey guys, do you want to go for lunch?" So we went to TGI Fridays for lunch, and Ali, obviously, I don't know why, he had never been to TGI Fridays before and was amazed at the menu. He kept pointing at the pictures saying, "I want that, what is that, what's this, I want this," and I think in the end we all ordered barbecue steakhouse burgers, so there's a lot of variety there. We all ordered the same thing, so we all had that, and it was quite cool just to sit down and chat. We couldn't all sit next to each other though. ACAS, Benson, Dave and Stacey had to sit on a table by themselves, while us five sat on a different table because it was packed. Absolutely packed for a random Sunday. I don't know why it was so busy, but there was a lot of people there, but it was still cool just to sit down and have a nice meal. I've never really gone for a meal with a bunch of YouTubers before, so it was quite a cool experience. And you can almost automatically guess what the main conversation was at the table. We literally spent the whole time we were there talking about YouTube and Black Ops 2. It was the main topic of what we were talking about, and it's quite funny. Despite being out socialising with each other, that was the main thing we all had in common. So of course that was what we were going to talk about. And because TGI Fridays was packed, we were wondering if there would be any Ali A fans there. We were wondering if anyone would all of a sudden turn around and be like, "Oh my god, it's Ali A!" and be like a herd of people charge over to him. But no one recognised him. I think he had his hood up for most of the day because I don't know if he didn't want to get recognised or if that's just his swag he was showing. But yeah, he just basically didn't get recognised as much as we thought he might. So after lunch, when we actually got to the event, the venue was insane. It was Cafe Royale Hotel, which at first I thought it was a cafe because it was called Cafe Royale, but no, it was a 5-star hotel where it costs about 300 to 1.5 grand per night to stay in, and the inside was ridiculous. It was pretty much marble and stone everywhere. I'd never seen anywhere that looked that nice on the inside. So Activision had rented out a meeting room in this hotel, and it was quite a large space. there was, I think, 14 screens in total. 2 of them were set to zombies to begin with, playing on Mob of the Dead, which I will come to in another video because it's just too much to explain now. And the other 12 were multiplayer, and we started off with just, jump on a station, play a few games, get some recorded, and that was quite fun to do. I mean, it was controlled by one person at the end, so they got to choose what map and what game type to play. And one thing I disliked was playing Team Deathmatch. I feel that Team Deathmatch, you wander around the map a bit much, and I think when we switched to Hardpoint is when it started getting really interesting and you started playing a bit more competitively because there's more of an objective than just going for kills. Now, one thing I must say is every time we go to an Activision Black Ops 2 event, the TVs they have are so nice. They're these like really thin, really big, bright Samsung TVs, which are ridiculous. I want to know which TVs they are because they're really nice and they're really good to play on. The only trouble with playing on a TV that big is the distance from where you play it. I had to sit quite far back. I think I pulled the controller and the headset as far back as I could to make sure I was sitting at a comfortable position to look at the screen. Ali took his Alienware laptop with him, and he actually took one of the TVs off of the stand and put his laptop on because his laptop has HDMI in, which is just insane. He managed to play it on his laptop, which is a screen size he's used to playing. So he sort of sweated it out a bit. He had to play on the laptop that he was used to playing on. I think he also bought his scuff controller. And I do believe he bought some Control Freaks as well. So Ali was there for the competitive play. He was like, oh, this is LAN, I'm going to kick some ass. Here's the Scuff, here's the Control Freaks. I've got my Alienware, and his Alienware is so cool. So we spent a good few hours on multiplayer to begin with, just, getting used to the maps, getting some recordings done, and then it started to get a bit more competitive. We ended up playing a game of Activision versus Team YouTube Money Swag or something like that, and it was basically me, Acas, Trout and Benson playing against the YouTube star team of Benny, Insomnius, iTemp and Ali A. And I must say that it was a very predictable game. I knew that we'd give them a good run for their money, but I wasn't too sure how this was going to end up because I've seen how these guys play, and it's hard to catch up with how they're playing. So we played a game of Hardpoint on Encore, and sadly my HD PVR2 screwed up and did not record this game. It was such a good game of Hardpoint. So it was, Activision v YouTube Money Swag or whatever it was called, and we were losing at first. We were getting our asses kicked, and then we managed to bring it back, and we caught up. I think we lost by about 20 seconds on the last hardpoint. If we'd kept the hardpoint for 10 seconds longer, we would have won, and it was disappointing to lose by that much, but we thought we'd try and make it up in the next game. And the next game was a game of Search and Destroy on Studio, and again I failed to record it, but we got to the point where it was 5 rounds each, and then we choked on the last round, so we did lose to them, but we gave them a good run for their money. I mean, we got to the point where it was literally one game of Search and Destroy in it, or a couple seconds left in that hardpoint match. So it was a very fun event to get some, early footage, get some good gameplay, and also play some competitive style against some other YouTubers. So we are at the end of this game. If you could leave a thumbs up for me bringing you this early footage of Studio, the most anticipated map of the DLC Uprising pack. And also comment down below if this is the map you are most looking forward to. Or if it's not, comment down below which map you are looking forward to, and I will try and bring you some live games and normal commentaries from those maps. You can expect a lot of content from this map pack coming to my channel. I'm going to be doing some zombies as well, because zombies, after playing it, it is just insane, and I just want to get back on it and try and work out the story of Alcatraz. So be prepared for a lot of Call of Duty Black Ops 2 Uprising DLC content on my channel. So that is it for now, and I will see you all on my next video.